everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more Bleach mod with me, Badom, we're back, and we're updated again. Huzzah, very small update which fixes a thing. You know how the Shinigami were able to use the Quincy King's arrow from the sky technique? Yeah, that's been fixed, which probably for the best. Given, you know, how they were pretty powerful. They could like 3-shot me before. Yeah, let's not ever deal with that again. To be fair, in the moment it happened, it was pretty funny. Like, in a sense, I'm glad it happened. It was great fun. I'm glad it's not sticking around though, because it's also terrifying. Also proves the fact that if I was to try and fight the Queen's Security now, I would get slaughtered, which I kind of already knew. Also, another little thing that's been pointed out. The bloody cleaner stole a bunch of my energy. I was at 4,000, now I'm at 3,800. Cleaners saps your energy away. I didn't realize that. That was pointed out in the comments. I'm glad someone mentioned it, because I hadn't noticed. And given I'm about to stand here and, like, you know, train, I might not have noticed entirely. Like, I literally carried on without noticing any of it. So, yeah, we don't mess with the cleaner. Like, it was funny the first time. Now it's just costing me, though. Let's never do that again. But anyway, so, we're here at the grinder. Why are we here? Why do we need more power? What are we doing? I need to recover what I just lost there. That's the thing. Another thing, I'm very close. Very, very close to unlocking big old endgame thing. Okay, if we go in here. Oh, we're so close. Right. I need both these stats at 1,000. So, if we get Kendo to 1,000, which is the one we're going to be going for, we'll unlock something that... I mean, in the anime, in the manga, well, not in the anime, it's not really happened much in the anime yet, kind of, sort of, but yeah, in the manga, it was very cool, and I've been told in the comments, it's very cool in here, so I'm very intrigued. So that'll be fun, Yoruichi's ability. If we get our spiritual control, or Reishi control, up to 1,000, that'll let us do stuff with the Hogyoku. Now, to be fair, the Hogyoku thing's a bit far away anyway, because I need another, like, 7 stacks of Ryatsu, so I'm going to have to go round the Soul Society again, and just clear it out as best I can, and I don't know what I'm doing from there. We'll figure something out, though. We'll figure something out. It'll be fine in the long run, but, yeah. So, that's their goals right now. We're going to try and get our energy up, and blah, 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 we're going to train in this. I'm only getting my energy up a bit, and then I'm just going to start killing them with my sword, though, so I can just get the XP quickly, because it's the XP I mainly need. Like, the experience is nice, but I don't want to be too overpowered. I'm going to be overpowered regardless, but, like, yeah. I'm overpowered for most of the stuff at this point in the game. But to be fair, the next things I'm fighting after this, if I get the Hogyoku and stuff going, will be the Espada. I don't know actually how strong they are, because whenever I did the review thing against them, I always set my energy to be really high. So, I don't know, like 4,000 might be enough for most of them. I have no idea, but I'm very intrigued to find out. Oh, also, so last time I mentioned about how getting a random sword would be cool. I'd be cool to add a command in for that, blah, blah, blah. They did already, but also there's a legitimate way to do it. I completely forgot that was in here. The Reishi sword can repair Shinigami's powers after using Mugetsu. Right click and activate chains on back toe type. Literally right there. 2 concentrated blocks of Mugetsu on a stick, and with that you get a random sword type. Awesome. Yeah, that's what you can do in survival. Also, we could just do the command, because basically when you set your number, apparently if you set it to 0, it'll give you a random one, which I didn't know that. Or if I did know that, then I forgot about it. Cause I don't know, maybe I did do that one with the 20 reviews I've done this one. But yeah, so that's the thing. So now we can change over our Bankai to something random, which I'm gonna do later, because I am a late player with a bunch of them. We've tried Ichigo's one. It's fun. It's pretty basic though. Like Ichigo's sword is you hit hard and you spring and you do a beam thing. It's cool. I do like it. I use it quicker. It is very simple, straightforward. Whereas then there's some swords that have some more things going on with them. And I want to try more of them too. We're gonna give that a go in a bit. Also, before I wrap up training in here, because I'm nearly there. Just a little bit more to go. Some little bits just to mention. So, right, on Sundays, I normally play D&D, or that is the intent. I've got a small group IDM for, I'm gonna try and play D&D. It's pretty much just a fantasy thing that I made up, and that is how we tried to do it. Now, we missed last week because our Australian player, Arcanus, was unfortunately busy with uni stuff. Fair enough, that happens, but that was unfortunate. And because Demon Immo have half schedules where they work half the week and then don't work the other half a week, or they work 4 days on, 4 days off, and it rotates and changes each week. They weren't really free during the week either to play, so it was like, yeah, okay, we just had to wait until next weekend. That's fine. This is what it is. Every Sunday there, Arcanus was nowhere to be found. The Australian was still asleep. He apparently slept for like 20 hours or something, so yeah. God damn it. So we weren't going to be able to play our normal campaign. And it's at that moment, like, everyone was there looking to play, though. Like, the rest of us were there. Me, Demon, Immo, and Aaron were all sitting there. And we're, like, just hoping Arcanus would wake up and appear. It just didn't. It was very sad. But, you know, we wanted to play D&D. And I really wanted to play D&D, because I always enjoyed playing D&D. And I was like, okay, well, what can we do here? Well, Immo and Aaron, they were planning to do a DM thing. They were planning to, like, do a thing. Aaron even said, you know, oh, next time Arcanus isn't here, I can run a one-shot. And I'm like, cool, go for it. They weren't ready, though, apparently. Which, I mean, fair enough. It's setting up the D&D stuff's quite tricky. So, okay. So I was like, well, I want to do something, though. But I don't really have, like, a proper one-shot really prepped. Because I wasn't really planning for one that day. I thought we were going to be playing the main campaign, you know, so it's one of those ones. But I'm like, nah, I want to do something, though. So I just sort of threw it out there. Like, half unsure if I could even manage it. But I decided I'm going to have to do it because I'm dedicated. I've said, well, I'm going to dedicate it now. I went and just said to them, you want to do Pokemon D&D? To which I got kind of a half confused, half yes, half sort of like, what? Response, because they weren't expecting it, obviously. And, yeah, pretty much, we just sort of, like, moved them on to it. I literally just, as they were saying that, was building a room to play Pokemon D&D. I'm like, okay, come on, make your characters. Everyone came in, started making characters. As they're making characters, I was madly putting maps in position, getting characters ready. Making up a random story for a one-shot. Just as they were making it. We spent about an hour and a bit just, like, talking and setting up characters and that. And during that time, I basically came up with a one-shot from the play. And it happened. We played it. It was actually really fun. And by the end of it, I sat there and I was like, damn, I really wish I'd recorded that. Because that was really funny. God damn. I need to start recording. If we do one shot, I really need to start recording them. Even if it's just like the audio or something. Just so people can listen to them. Because we end up having so much fun with them. Like, the main campaign's fun too. But we're already, like, in that. But that's most of it have been me testing, training, practicing so I can DM better. But yeah, no, the Pokemon D&D one was really fun. So, just a bit of context for it. For a bit of, you know, what was there and what was happening. So, I mostly based that my idea of how to run the rules and stuff off of watching Pokemon D&D for, like, you know, Lost Paws, Rustage in that play. Because they have a rule set for it and stuff. And I was like, okay, I kind of know something. Like, they haven't exactly announced the rules, but I've watched all their episodes playing. So I'm like, okay, I kind of get how they play it. I'll just kind of base the kind of rough idea off that on, like, you know, typers and switching over moves to call them Pokemon moves and stuff. And like, just kind of play it loosely and just change things around if I need to. And end up kind of working. Our players. So we've got Aaron, we've got Inmo, we've got Demon. They made some interesting choices. They had the option of playing pretty much any class. I mean, playing a druid would be a bit weird because animal can't, like, really change into an animal. I wasn't really sure. If you played a Ditto, maybe. But, like, thankfully, no one was interested in playing a druid anyway. Now, out of the group, I would say the closest we've got to a tryhard, and by tryhard I mean someone that actually tries to build a character that makes sense. We've got Aaron. Aaron will make a character, he'll put stats and things that make sense, and he'll try and build a character that kind of, you know, flows. Then we've got Demon, who sort of put together characters generally works, but is generally quite simple. He doesn't put too much thought into it. He just makes it, and he's quite happy with it, and bam, bam. Whereas Aaron, like, goes through the character stuff and really thinks about it. And then you get Inmo that barely tries. And, well, essentially, like, you get Aaron, who's the closest thing to a try-hard, and you get Inmo, who's, like, maybe tries. Doesn't try. Really doesn't. He basically makes a character and stats and things, and they normally don't line up. Case in point, he made a monk this time. He made a monk this time, but specialized in strength. And had a +0 in wisdom. Monks get unarmored defense. They are better if you have dex and wisdom. He had, I mean, his dex wasn't like his worst stat this time, but it was like his third best, because he paid his constitution and, his constitution and his strength higher than his dex, or his constitution tied with his strength or something. I can't remember. It was, yeah. Anyway, he built that, and I'm like, okay, well, you can pick whatever Pokemon you want. So he was deciding that. Aaron decided to go to fire. He decided that very quickly. Okay, cool. You've gone to fire. And, you know, they're fairly simple and straightforward. Everyone was pretty much playing as, like, as a human, like, race, but then switched into a Pokemon. So they got the benefits of that. And everyone naturally went for very human because they're great. Which, yeah, okay, I was fine with that, because, you know, there was only 3 of them, so they need all the power they can get, because I might do something stupid and get them killed. And, yeah, so Aaron decides to go for that. He ends up picking the Pokemon Gligar. I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's a fun choice. Gives you a bunch of variety for moves and stuff and Popoto. Cool, so he gets a Fighter Gligar. He's got a bunch of strength, some good stats. He's good to go. Demon decides he's going to go a Barbarian. So he went a Barbarian in the One Piece D&D, he just knows they're tanky. So he went with that. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Cool. Now, Aaron picked a Gligar. Gligar Fighter makes sense, you know, he's fairly tanky mon and stuff, so Aaron having a high EC for, you know, what would normally be the Fighter's armor can make sense and stuff. Yeah, okay, and they've got a bit of some moves and stuff you can use to swap things in. Very cool, very makes straightforward, makes sense, bum-ba-dum. The other two didn't. The other two went for weird ones. So, I can't remember who said the thing first. I think it was Immo. Immo's a monk. He decided to go Diglett. I'm sure you can think of a few issues with being a Diglett. And the fact that you have no hands and you cannot leave the ground. And I enforced that. He has no hands. He cannot leave the ground. He cannot jump. He cannot leave the ground. He can't. Now, I gave him burrowing, though. I made it so he could hide underground. Because he's a Diglett. So I was like, okay, I'll give you something in return. But, like, you literally cannot jump. Like, you cannot leave the ground. That is, you've made this character, and Inmo ran with it. It was great fun. But it was such a weird and fun choice. He also went a Alolan Diglett, though, so he had a Steel typing, which is also really good, because Steel typing resists a lot of stuff, which we kind of have go into play. And then from there, Demon sent me his request. And I'm like, that's brilliant, but also... He went a Magikarp, okay? He had a Barbarian Magikarp that rages, and he actually ended up being probably the best player in the table that day. He got some absurd rolls. It was insane. Thanks for trying to heal him. It just wasn't happening. Like, they only had 2 encounters, because, like, it wasn't a very long one-shot thing. The first one was a couple of Alolan... Galarian Zigzagoons. They were just, you know, a bunch of aggressive Zigzagoons. They were given a first quest. They would go off and get some particular berries in the forest. Very simple stuff. I was just kind of combining the thought of, like, Pokemon D&D from watching and Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. So I was, like, thinking of, like, stuff that could make sense and blah, blah, blah. I just clobbered something together. So basically, they're going to try and get a trainer's license so they can travel the region, because the region's now dangerous because they were humans and they're all turning into Pokemon. There are Pokemon that are humans, there are Pokemon that are wild. The wild ones tend to be more aggressive and don't wear clothes. The humans do wear clothes. There's some Pokemon D&D in there. There's some just Mystery Dungeon stuff from my brain in there. I just recently watched Mystery Dungeons. That's why I suggested it in the first place. And yeah, basically, I think it can work out well. So they encountered these Galarian Zigzagoons. The Galarian Zigzagoons block their path on the road because Demon, they weren't working together as a team. They never do. I introduced them as individuals, and they actually decide they're not going to work together as a team. But I'll have to make them work together as a team eventually. So, yeah, they all encounter this. So the Gligar can fly, the Diglett can burrow. So they're kind of to the side. The Magikarp rushed ahead, because he's apparently psychotic, I don't know. And he basically tells them to get out of the way. To which they aggressively shout back at him. There's a bit of back and forth, arguing and threatening and whatnot. At which point, okay, I suppose I should give the names as well. So we had Hans and Magikarp. We had... what was the Gligar's name again? He had the one I can't remember. There's Doug the Diglett. Doug the Diglett decides to come up with a plan. So he's like, "Hey, okay, what's gonna happen? What we should do? I'll burrow under them. The Gligar above us can fly over them, and you jump over them. He's a Magikarp, so naturally jumping is a skill he has, which is actually true. Magikarps can jump over skyscrapers." So I gave him a check for it. He got a natural 20. He jumped over the top of the Zigzagoons and they ran. So they actually just ignored that encounter. They had some banter with the Zigzagoons back and forth, and then just jumped over them, ran away from them, ignored them. Okay, cool. They come across an open area. There's a pond in the middle. Demon instantly jumps into the pond, neglecting to acknowledge anything else that exists because he's a Magikarp and he's just found water. There is a tree. There were some other people doing the same quest. aka made a Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. I use them as an example. I use them as a thing of they're lying unconscious near a tree, and you see the golden berries. Just to show that, oh, okay, there's going to be stuff here. There could be stronger stuff here. Bum-ba-dum. The audio perception checks, the Magikarp gets like a 2, so he just doesn't know what's happening. He's too busy playing the war. Everyone else notices, oh, they're there. The berries are there. They start to approach. At which point, they hear buzzing. Everyone assumed Beedrills, but it was the Combees. The Combees came for them. The Combees were guarding that territory, guarding their queen, as they do. And, yeah, basically... They tried to talk to him originally, wasn't for happening. They got rogue to roll on The checks. Battle ensues. Magikarp stays in the water the entire time, which, yeah, fair enough, makes sense. He got hit once. Every other time, he managed to dodge. He got so lucky. And he makes that target well. But before the combat really kicked off, Doug the Diglett decided he's going to burrow in stealth and make it up to the tree underneath all the Combies. Combies are currently staring at the Gligar who's up in the air above the water and the Magikarp and that, so, you know, fair enough. He still does really well. Everyone loses track of him, including his allies. It gets up to the tree. He then sticks out. He's like, I'd like to headbutt the tree. And I'm like, okay, go for it. He goes to attack the tree and rolls really low. So it's like, he gets like a 7 hit. It's a tree. It's not exactly, he says to get like a 10. And I would say, okay, that does something. Roll damage. We'll see how many berries drop. But he doesn't. He rolls really low. So, okay. You hit your head in the tree. The zombies now see you. They start to attack you. That was, I didn't give him a turn to react. He could try and burrow again to hide and get away and regroup. No, he goes, I headbutt the tree again. And I'm like, oh no. Okay. Are you sure? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay. He rolls. He hits the tree. He hits it this time. He does damage. And I'm like, okay, roll damage. And he's like, right, how many berries drop? And I'm like, right, before that, all 4 Combies that are surrounding you have now attacked you. So they all hit and he gets knocked out unconscious. He says, I just say, yeah, as you're falling unconscious, the two of the golden berries drop down beside you, to which then 2 of the Combies pick up and move away with them, because they're their berries. And at that point, imbalances. Now, luckily, Gligar, Aaron picked the healer feat, so he actually had some medical stuff. So, after 2 failed death saving throws, nearly dying, Imo gets picked up by Gligar. The battle ensues. They manage to beat the Combies, at which point they fight against the Queen. The Queen arrives. They shred through them. They even get some absurd rolls. They even get some absurd damage rolls, and he doesn't get hit. The Gligar is naturally very good against Combies because of his typing, so it's like, yeah, you're fine. And then, yeah, Doug the Diglett managed to put in some work where, you know, he needed to. You know, he didn't exactly hold anyone back. He was pretty good. From there on, they decided to make their way back towards town. They jump over the Zigzagoons. Again, I gave Demon another go with it. He goes into a race, so he gets advantage and gets like a 22. So over the top of the Zigzagoons he goes again. He just ignores them, and they go back to town. Complete the quest. Job done. All in, playing for maybe an hour and a half. Or an hour and a half to 2 hours of actual, like, D&D. But, you know, for a random one shot, I just randomly made up. And I literally put together while they're making the characters. I thought I did alright. And we had actually quite a lot of fun with it. So, that was the thing. I know I just ranted there for like 15 minutes about D&D. Hopefully people like it. If you don't like it, I guess people could skip it and that bit. People seem to like it around D&D. My point is though, is after we did all that, I really regretted not like recording it. I really wish I had. It would have been so good. But never mind. I mean, it would have been. I thought it was really funny. I regret not doing it just because it was really funny. We had a lot of fun with it, especially since 2 of them decided to literally just pick. They're a Magikarp and a Diglett. Because someone with a fly speed, someone with a swim speed, and someone with a burrow speed. Like, none of them are normal. None of them are normal in any way. I mean, the Gligar is the most normal. The Gligar at least has hands and can function. The Diglett cannot. And, I mean, the Magikarp kinda can, but kinda can't. Like, it's still Magikarp. Like, it was great. I'm hopefully we'll do more of it in the future. Basically, that's became our game. We're probably going to play when Arcanus isn't it free. Which, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, we're maybe playing more D&D today, hopefully, though. Arcanus is maybe free today. Hopefully the rest of them will be awake. And we'll see, maybe I'll get to play more of the regular campaign today. And blah, blah, blah. But yeah, anyway. Should we get back to doing Bleach stuff? I suppose we should. D&D ran aside. I had a fun session. I can't help it. I want to sit and talk about it. Oh, the blah. I can't wait. Eventually I need to do D&D on the channel or something. But right, okay. Things. We have tons of points. Cool. 1,000 kendo. 1,001 kendo. Cool. With that, also just put that up to 400, because why not? There we go. Right. With that, I should now have the power. I don't know how you access it. Is it in here? It is. God of Thunder. Excellent. Let's just play simple for that. God of Thunder mode. I have not tried this. I have not seen this. I don't know what this is fully. I've just been told, though, it's really cool. So I'm going to take that off. Because I don't want to risk, you know, the iPad covering over some of its awesomeness. Oh, so wait, I just saw Shinigami there, didn't I? Where did that Shinigami go? So Shinigami's still over here. I want to hit one really quick just to confirm if the arrows go from here or not. Hello! Oh, feck. I'm too strong. I'm too strong, I can't test on the Shinigamis! Whatever, it should be fine. Right, so, Badum, Giganta, Sakeimon, God of Thunder mode. Let's do this! Bada! Okay. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting so much speed. What the fuck? Yo. Okay. I mean, okay, it doesn't so much look like, you know, thunder in, like, the normal sense, but you're covered in energy. It looks cool. I say this looks cool nonetheless. Okay. It is... It's better run it. Yeah, okay. It lasts a little while. So that drained, like, 1,000 energy there? And it gave us a mode where we're absurdly fast. Okay. Okay, I can't imagine how strong we get from that. I am now wondering. Okay, I need to go to Away Commander and go fight some things while we're in that mode. Actually, wait, no, I don't. I just have to summon some. Well, let's go to Away Commander. I'll go to Away Commander because I can get some Ryatsu while I'm at it. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get very much Ryatsu, but I'll get some, you know. Also, I mean, I want to see how God of Thunder mode works. How is this gonna work? Am I gonna like how does how was the power up? Is it just my fist? Does it work on when I've got a sword? Like, what's all the things? I'm very intrigued. But right, with that out of the way, we can now begin training our spiritual control, so we can then unlock the Hogyokyo. That's the next big thing anyway. While we're doing that, I need to work on getting thingamajig, all the spiritual air Ryatsu that we require, which, I mean, I'll work on it, but it's going to take a while no matter what. Oh, I actually survived a hit there. Excellent. Also, at some point, I'll need to test the thingamajig. I need to test out the abilities of the Quincy stuff. But I feel like I'm just going to go on a separate one and just test that itself, though, because I think people said you have to be a pure Quincy for that. Hello? Hi? 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 I do so much damage to you. Wow. Wow, you never stood a chance. Barely paying attention to them. My god. Hey, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have to go on a separate one and probably test it, because apparently you have to be a pure Quincy to unlock one, which would make sense. And you have to talk to Quincy King, which I don't know how he works. Like, I've never seen him. So I don't know if he's just a rare spawn, or if he just doesn't spawn, and like, he's a thing that you'll only be able to access later, like, once more Quincy stuff gets added. I don't know, like, some of the stuff I know how to get, but a bunch of stuff I don't. Unless it's all related to the Hogyokyo, but even if it is, like, there's no Quincy mob I can, like, transform, so... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's probably why you just have to spawn in, unless it's just a super duper rare spawn. Because, like, there's him and Byakuya and Urahara. I don't know where they spawn if they even can spawn. Like, I feel like I'm just going to spawn them in to fight them at some point. Alright, anyway, now that we're here. God of Thunder! Bosh. Oh, hello. Oh, just being near me's hurting you. Hello. What? Just... That's so cool! Because, okay, here's the thing. Mobs will try and hit you whenever you go near them. Like, they'll try to hit you. And being super fast normally isn't much of a benefit. Because even if you are super fast, the mobs just hit you anyway. So it doesn't matter. Also, how much do I do against... The mode ran out? The mode ran out. Okay, I was about to say, how much do I do to this guy? Not a lot when I'm, you know, already injured and... God damn it. Okay, test the thing on him and see how much it did. Oh, hello. You're back. Hi. Shike. Bunkei. Bosh. Did. How much do I get? 2 bits. It's so little. It's so little. How are you making so many stacks of this stuff? I mean, you're supposed to collect over a long period of time. I don't know. Why is it only the Vassal Lorries can drop it though? Why can't the little hollows have a rare chance of dropping it or something? So we can collect it, so because there are things to build. Like, it's not nothing. Like, Quincy's in particular have got it rough. Quincy's have to have the arrows and stuff. And they can, you know, they can't really mass make them. Because, I mean, I suppose they are arrows for special occasions, like they're big fight arrows, but even still, they're very, like, there's 55 Ryatsu to build 5 of them. I don't know, hopefully at some point we get more ways of getting more Ryatsu. So I imagine they'll probably do it at some point, like, because right now there's not exactly a lot of ways to get it. I mean, there is mining, but it doesn't look super common either. Oh, the ball. But it's one of those things of, there's not a lot of super ways, like, there's a lot of super weird ways to get it, but there's not a lot of things to build with it yet. And, like, the thing that is the biggest thing for grinding for it is the Hogyokyo, which is supposed to be a late game thing anyway, so... on the one hand, it makes sense. On the other hand, if they add more things in that require using it, it's going to be more of a baller, because there's not, again, good ways to get it. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. I mean, maybe they'll add more ways in. Because I guess if they add in more variety of enemies or stuff at some point, and maybe some of them will drop more. Who knows? But okay, I think I'm going to do. Slash. Sit. Some.toe type. Ba-dum. Is it my name next or number? Type, yes. Okay. 0. Me name. Badoosh. So, if this is done correctly, I should now have a different sword type. Wait. That one. What sword are you? I don't know just from the hilt. I'm trying to figure out what this sword is. I don't know. I don't know what this sword is just from the hilts. What sword are you? Alright, fuck it. Next step. Bun! K! This is Aizen's sword, isn't it? Is this Aizen's sword? Hit me. It's Aizen's sword. I was just looking at it. I'm like, wait, yeah, no, it's Aizen's sword. Okay, yeah. So, they're trying to hit me. I mean, they're not. They're hitting each other instead. Okay. As soon as it did nothing, I was looking at it like really hard. And I'm like, yeah, okay, no way. I can't tell a lot of the swords just from the hilts, but I've had this discussion with Aizen. Oh my god. It's throwing me off more than the enemy! Calm down! Calm down! Holy fuck. That is one of the best swords against players. Against mobs, I don't think it's very helpful. Because, well, there's a lot of mobs it's helpful. Because they'll hit each other. But, like, if you're fighting them, they're still gonna, like, even if you teleport behind them and switch placement, they're still gonna turn around and hit you straight away. Because they track you better than a human will. If you're fighting a human, though, it's like the best sword. Because it's really hard to kill someone with this sword. Unless you attack them at range. If you're a Quincy, it's easy. Okay, no, hold on. I want some more flashy effect. Come on. Badoo. Go. No, not Bankai. Calm down. What sword do you go? Aizen's again. Also, wait, why is it saying Vastal Lorde Hollow? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, why is it saying Vastal Lorde Hollow? What did I do there? I right click one of you. Bunkei. No, not really. Still Aizen's sword again, by the way. Let's try this again. Type 0. Ah! There we go, that's better. This gives us something to work with. But this is just raw power. Which is something I don't technically need, but I've been complaining about it either. Like, I like this blade. I mean, I like it just because it's my favorite character's blade, but you know. Yeah, I mean, it's my favorite character's blade. I mean, go a step further with it. Bun. Kai. Battle. Wait, the crazy looking one. But, yeah, no, it's raw power in a world where I've got no opponents and you require raw power. If I was right about to fight against, the Arancars and that, this would be great. This would be a perfect sword for that, because at that point I'm going to need power and speed and whatnot. I'm not, though. I'm fighting against little hollows I can kill just by walloping them with my fists. So, yeah, no, it's... I can generally just smack them about and they'll die. Oh, I'm so sorry. I need to trade you in. I'm going to try. I was guessing a couple of randoms just see what I get. Because, alright, so far we've got Aizen's sword twice. And then we've gotten that one. What next? Again? Really? Again? I mean, okay. I'm getting really good swords. Like, top-notch swords. But come on. I've had no downsides yet. Oh, I like this one. It's kind of just raw power again. God damn it. Oh, go for it. Bun! Kai! Excellent. It's good. It's building power. Wah! Yeah, so this weapon is again just a raw power type. But it's also one of my favorite Bankais. So I don't really care. I'm gonna be keeping it for a while. Yes, that's right. Oh my god, there's so many hollows everywhere. If only you were Vastal Lordes. Right, everyone, gather round. Gather round, everyone. And bang! Yeah, I launched an attack there, but the dragon thing builds up and I can right click and launch a projectile. It does, you know, a bunch of damage. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I love this blade. It literally has the dragon thing. It builds up over time. Blah, blah, blah. Plus, I generally just... It's such an over-the-top Bankai. But it's a Kaku's Bankai. I enjoy Kaku as a character. And then, yeah, I love watching him swing the thing around. I mean, you only get to see him do it, like, the one time in canon. And a couple of times in, Thematic. In filler. But that one time is really, really cool. So, there is that. Although, yeah, even, like... Pretty sure even the final arc, he never uses it, does he? Which, again, is a very sad thing, because I did enjoy it. Then again, saying that, they might make it so he uses. I doubt they will. I doubt they will. Like, there's a lot of people that don't get to use things that you had hoped they would, but it's like those ones. The final there's a lot of stuff going on. You gotta make space for the characters that we want to be seeing do stuff, aka characters that I've got stuff still to reveal, secrets still to wrap up, so it kind of makes sense that Kaku and whatever Peacock faces thingamajig. It makes sense not focusing on them, seeing them fight, along with a bunch of other face captains. Oh yeah, I'm slowly but surely running out of energy. Oh, I suppose I better put the sword down then. Fair enough. Boop-a-doo. Let my energy return to me. Actually, probably should just get out of here at this point. Boom. Giganta. Let me out of here. This is very odd. Why is it when I come back, I respawn here, which I assume is spawn. But then when I respawn from the Saikaimon, I end up like in the water, like over there or something. Their destinations are just slightly off from each other. I don't get why. No matter. One of those things. Bump-a-doom. But yeah, okay. That's a fun little sword to play around with. I really don't want to give that one up. I really don't. Like, I probably will in the next episode I'll probably switch around more just for funsies, because I want to try a bunch of the swords and give it a go. But I mean, yeah, so trying the randomizer there, I read nothing but like great swords. Like, a lot of the swords in this are really cool, to be fair. A lot of them are really good. But then there are a few that I'd be like, I'm not really like you very much. Either because I just don't like the style of it, or because I don't think it's a very good sword, depending on the thing. Because, I mean, I guess, again, that could just come down to style. A lot of cases, one of the ones that I don't think are very good, that could just be because I don't like them. Either because I just don't like them from the actual show, or because I just don't think they're very interested about them. I don't know. So far, I've got all good ones, though. I've got all ones I really like. It's been great. I've had great luck with the Zanpakuto thing so far. And I do love that is a command in general, like... It's great. I generally forgot that was a thing. I don't know if I actually knew that was a thing. Like, I might have done. Maybe I've done that before in the mods reviews before. Possible, but... If I did, I didn't remember it. Oh, because I just remembered something. I said I was going to go raid more of the Soul Society. I should go do that really quick. I should go raid a little bit of that some more. And maybe thingamajig. Get a bit more... Do I want to do that? Nah. Actually, I'm saying I'm going to do that. No, nah. We'll just leave it. How much are we on right now? 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, I get 5. It's so far away. 5.5. My God. Actually, no. Okay. No. I get 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, counting it over and over is not going to help. I've got 5.5. Then I get that, though. Get the concentrate. I get 3 blocks of concentrate reishi. Which, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more blocks here. So I've got the 12 there plus, what, 2 in there? 3 in there? I've got 15 blocks of concentrated reishi. 15 times 9 is... God damn, I have to do quick math. 135. 135, that's another 2 stacks in a little bit. So... Really, I've got like 7.5, almost 8 stacks, which is still like 3 to 4 stacks short of what I need. So, I don't know, if I go a few more raises in the Soul Society, I might be able to get enough. Oh, so actually, I could do this thing. Badoop, 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 badoop. I'll get another 4 for all that energy. Oh, do I have something I could regenerate, like ratio regeneration? Can I like use that and like get a lot of my energy back really quick? Will that work? That got me a lot back. Hello. I wasn't expecting that big a jump. Holy fuck. I guess that just takes a percentage. That gave me like a third of my energy back there. I got like 1,500 back there. Ooh, wow. How do I make that again? Hold on. Right, there's a boost drug, thingy drug, racy drug, bam ba dum ba dum. Also, I feel like someone told me how to get the booster drug, and I now forget how to get it. Which is really unfortunate, because I probably could use it. I would like to get the one that just boosts my actual full stats and a being and everything. Okay, I just saw a thing, someone saying how to do it. I require the hollow drug again, which requires needles, doesn't it? How do I make a needle again? With a bottle. Oh, I just got a bottle there. Hold the bottle. Wait, I've got Shinigami blood. So I just need hollow blood. I can mix those two together to make the thingamajig. I mean, yeah, the ability to permanently boost myself. That sounds like a great thing. Let's soul modify ourselves. Okay, there are no hollows out there. I need a hollow bait. I need a hollow bait. But why do I keep going that? Just don't know. I really should just start carrying a couple of hollow baits with me. Just find it, like, they don't last a super long time. Like, I can take the time to casually kill them, and they're not a threat to me anymore. Like, even if I were to use all 6 of them at once, they're not a threat. They only summon basic hollows and, you know, a couple of Gillians. Like, they don't summon Vastal Lordes and that, so they are no threat to me. They cannot hurt me. They cannot do anything to me. I can literally beat them to death just by punching, so... yeah, actually don't do that, though. We need to... okay, I can't use that on you, apparently. That's... next! Next. There we go. Hollow blood! Yell! Oh, my energy comes back so quick now. It's great. Oh, but except when I get hit, you get hit, you stop for a minute. But alright, I guess I'll just quickly beat these guys to death. I don't know how long it doesn't last very long. It might last like a couple of minutes, doesn't it? Or like 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know. It's not very long anyway. We can quickly take time just to kill them. Now we've got the needle, which I forget how you make the drug thing with the needle, but we'll work that one out in a second. It's fine. These poor hollows are being summoned to their death. Staying circles punching is working. My god. Yeah, unfortunately for these hollows, when they get summoned directly onto me. I think that's me done. So they don't stand a chance. I can just spawn camp them. Like, before it was a bit of a bother because they spawn directly on you, so now I couldn't really avoid them getting a hitting on me. Back when, like, them hitting me would hurt me. But yeah, when you get to this point beyond captain level, like, yeah, right now, they're no bother. Okay. Hollow blood, Shinigami blood, mix. Strange blood needle. How do I do the next thing? Is it reishi bottle with thing? Combine? No. Is it needle with reishi bottle? No. Is it bottle with thingy? No. Is it thing with thing? No. What's this thing I'm meant to be doing? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Hollow drug. Huzzah. Now combine those two. Soul modification drug. There we go. I got a needle back there. Oh, hello. What? You just shoot me? How? Oh, it was up there. I was a bit sad. I just got shot there. I was so confused. No. It makes sense. It makes sense. This is where it was. Okay. Soul modification drug. What does this do exactly? I can't really remember. As far as I know, it boosts your resilience. I think that's one of the parts of it. I don't know what else it really does, but if we take a look at ourselves, 4.9, 550 points are as they are. Dub. Oh, good stuff. Don't feel any different now. But I suppose I wouldn't. I think it's boosts your passive defense and stuff like that. So, I mean, if it is offense, if it boosts offense, I'm not going to notice. But hey, I've drank it now. I'm now stronger. So, that's fun. And the ratio regeneration drug is pretty much 2 Ryatsu? I think it's 2. By that logic, I could get infinite Ryatsu. It would take a really long time. It'd be really inefficient. But I could do it. Because if I can get that with 2... No, yeah, 2. It'd be 2, yeah. Because it's 2 to the Reishi Balls go. Yeah. So by doing that, I could then technically drink it. It would give me 1500 Ryatsu back. Then I could put 1600 Ryatsu into these things. And then get 4 Ryatsu back out of them. But it would take a hot minute for them to get it back, for them to, they're doing 2000. Wait, no, it's 500, I think. Oh, it's 500, I think. I thought it was 400. Whatever. Point is, I could drink the thing, get my energy back, and then do more, and blah, 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 blah. Or I could just keep using them and wait for it to come back for free, but I guess, like, using that would be quicker, but... Yeah, it'd be quicker. By the time these things finish, I'm not gonna have all my energy back, probably. Well, let's not worry about it. For now, though, I think I will end things there. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show and my mad ranting about D&D. So, God of Thunder mode. It exerts is, yeah, it's pretty cool. You cover yourself in energy. Like, it's not exactly, it's not exactly making you look like thunder, but it is giving you a lot of cool particle effects around you and making you super duper fast, which... No! Mikey, guys! Oh, that's so unfortunate. But yeah, aside from it looking cool, though, I dig its power thing. Like, you're so fast, it'd be hard to hit things. So it has, like, an offensive aura. It just hurts things. Like, you auto-hit things, basically. In a sense, in doing a little bit of damage to them. I did that. That's really cool. That's a really powerful effect. That would be very useful. Yeah, I'm for that. So, very cool form. Quite in-game thing. But if you're fighting against another player with that, you'd have a hard time dealing with you. And, I mean, now I've got that power in the back pocket if I need to use it against a strong opponent later. Like, say, the Quincy King, Aizen. I don't know if any of the Espada could even be called, like, super hard opponents. Like, I think Quincy King, Aizen are a completely different tier from the rest of them. But, yeah, I've got that now as a weapon to use later. So, we'll see if we need it. But anyway, for now, though, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And I will see you all next time for more of our Bleach series, where we still get the whole year Q nonsense to do. So, I guess I'll have to go hunting for reacts in the Soul Society to just build up my resources and then grind, I guess. That's kind of all I've got left. So I've got that to do, and I've also got to look at the Quincy stuff, the 3 abilities you get, the Visionary, the Zombie, and the Jailer. So we'll do that in the coming days, the coming episodes. But yeah, see you all for that. Thank you all for watching. Bye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our late members, the Johnny members Sebastian Ramsey, Alexander01, and Isaac Washington, and our ANBU member MonsterQ. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.